It's episode 1 of a footballing trilogy, and if, like the rival managers, you believe the championship is the season's priority, then it's the most important. For Leeds and Howard Wilkinson, a win today is vital.
Up and down for speed. Hodges made a break for his speed. A fantastic goal!
Manchester United are the form team, 7 straight wins. Following 3 draws, Gordon Strachan's back today. Leeds are a different proposition when he's orchestrating the play. No Brian Robson for Manchester United, but that's not as significant as it used to be. For his inspirational qualities, Mark Hughes is taking the accolades at present. Manchester United then, top dogs, top scorers, top defenders, and with games in hand. It really is a must for Leeds to win this afternoon. Well, here they are, the 2 most difficult teams in the First Division to beat, each with only 1 defeat so far this season. And the noise here at Ellen Road probably registering on the Richter scale, I should think. It really is a terrific occasion, and we're delighted that Jack Charlton is with us. It's likely that we're going to see the champions this afternoon, Jack, but which United will it be?
Well, if Manchester United win today, obviously it's going to be them. I think because there would be too much of a gap then, and they're not going to drop that many more points. But Leeds need to win the game today just to keep themselves in touch and keep chasing Manchester United.
We are looking forward to it, Jack. We'll talk again at half-time, of course, but right now let's join our commentary team, your old mate Ian St John and Brian Moore.
Thanks a lot, Elton. Our first job, as usual, to bring you the 2 teams. Leeds have got Gordon Strachan fit, as you've heard. The sciatica in his back has relented. They've also got Chris Fairclough back after a 3-match suspension. It means that Leeds will line up with their usual formation, Fairclough returning to the central defence alongside Chris White, Strachan on the right side of midfield, but as you well know, he's an inspiration wherever he goes. Manchester United without Brian Robson from their midfield and without Dennis Irwin from the left-back position, both injured. Paul Ince continues in place of Robson, Clayton Blackmore replaces Irwin. And United line up determined to prolong that run of 7 successive wins. So much of this down to the attacking, cavalier approach of their manager, Alex Ferguson. And promoted down the flanks by Andrei Kanchelskis and Ryan Giggs, it makes for wonderful entertainment. The substitutes today for Leeds, John McClelland and Steve Hodge, and for Manchester United, Mel Donaghy, and to the cheers of the United fans here, Lee Sharp, who's not yet started a game this season because of injury. Well, referee Bob Nixon, who comes from the Wirral, just about ready to get this massive game underway. It's been such keen anticipation for weeks about this one, and then of course adding the FA Cup and the Rumbelows Cup, 2 other matches coming up between these 2 sides here at Ellen Road in the next 10 days. The players and the managers just delighted that this day has arrived at last. The hype is over and the action is about to start. Leeds in the all-white strip, attacking the goal to our right. A mighty afternoon, and as you've heard, a mighty incentive for both sides. Victory for Leeds takes them back to the top of the Barclays First Division. And a victory for Manchester United. And here's an early break as Schmeichel comes out. A victory for Manchester United takes them 5 points clear with 2 games in hand. The big Danish goalkeeper, Peter Schmeichel. A long kick by Schmeichel. Chris White hurrying to get to this one. And just ducking in with a header, but Giggs is there for Manchester United, crossed in by Kanchelskis, but too high for McClare. And here's Sterling. Down that flank, cut out well by Clayton Blackmore. A really pacey, almost frenetic start to this game, and you'd expect nothing else. Sterling with the throw for Leeds United. Get Chapman away down that flank. There's so little room and he's so closely watched by Pallister. It's a goal kick. Lee Chapman, 9 goals so far this season, and there's Gary Pallister, who's settled in so well at centre-back now alongside Steve Bruce.
There's so many tasty confrontations, Brian, today. That is one of them, of course. Anything thrown in for corner kicks, free kicks, those 2 will be battling in both boxes.
Clare with the header. Here comes Hughes. But he couldn't control it well enough. Batty was on him like a flash. And Schmeichel and Bruce a little at 6s and 7s, and in the end, a really cool play by Peter Schmeichel. The ball just wouldn't come quickly enough to him. And my goodness, that was Neil Webb putting him in serious trouble again.
The big goalkeeper really should have come out and just kicked the ball, Brian, but he didn't get the pace of the ball at all and waited for it, put himself in trouble.
Neil Webb. Here's Lukic. Quick throw out. By the look of it, we're going to have little enough time to catch our breath here this afternoon. Lee Chapman, again challenged by Pallister. No free kick. ...32 goals last season, a fantastic season Lee Chapman had, and weighing in, as I said, with another 9 already this season. Sterling getting above Ryan Giggs. Remember in those Rumbelows Cup semi-finals last year, Sterling had a right tussle then with Lee Sharp. Well, he's got Ryan Giggs, another youngster, to handle this afternoon.
Strachan, a lovely ball. Chapman's onside, but he missed his kick. Bruce was there quickly on him. Ince is coming in as well.
And that looked like a foul by Speed on Ince. That'll be a free kick to Manchester United.
Well, already it looks to me as if Leeds of the two teams are really hyped up today, aren't they? I mean, they're playing the game at a really very, very fast pace. And little Strachan been involved already with 2 lovely little balls into the penalty area.
Fairclough doing well. McAllister to Strachan again, floating this one towards Rod Wallace, knocked away by Pallister, hit away by Blackmore,
Picked up by Batty. Speed, Strachan. Foul by McClare on Strachan. A free kick to Lee. Strachan's taken it quickly.
Rod Wallace is in there. But again, a good challenging tackle by Bruce, knocked in by Sterling.
Paul Parker on the far side gets it up to the Ukrainian Kanchelskis. Crowd at full volume already, and I'm not surprising in these opening minutes. This is good stuff, but this time Wallace is caught fractionally offside, and it'll be a free kick to Manchester United.
Well, what a fantastic start by Leeds United, and the crowd really are going mad here. As I say, there's so many players on the field today, Brian, that could win this game for either side. There's one there, Mark Hughes. Really had no services yet, but we'll see plenty of him.
Schmeichel with the clearance now for Manchester United. 2 big goalkeepers here today. Schmeichel 6'5", Lukic at 6'4". Up goes Bruce, who's already got a couple of very good challenges right at the back for Manchester United. There's his back pass, carrying comfortably to Peter Schmeichel. Full house here, around about the 32,000, generating something like £500,000. Fairclough with the take at the gate, the television money, the advertising money as well. And with the 2 games that follow, something like £1 million will come into football from those 3 games. And with Leeds needing to fund a brilliant new stand on the far side, work starts on that in April. There's Speed, always so good in the air. A lot of pace about him, and he's so good in the air. Parker knocking it forward. Chelskis beaten by Dorigo's challenge. Good play by Hughes, an excellent turn by him. Quick challenge though by Wallace. Kanchelskis. Shadowed by Batty, a good play by Kanchelskis. Ince couldn't carry it on. A throw to Leeds United. A really big afternoon for both sides, and Howard Wilkinson saying earlier today that so often these games are decided as much by character in the teams as by ability, and it's a day, he said, when you look for leaders and not for sheep. And really that's why he was so delighted that Gordon Strachan came through his test, because of all the players on this field, there's no better leader than Gordon Strachan. But it's still an element of a gamble about Strachan, because that sciatica, Howard Wilkinson said, could return at any time. But it might be after 5 minutes, it might be after 85 minutes. You just don't know. Pallister. But it'll show you just how much they feel about having Strachan in the side, that it was a risk they felt was worth taking.
I think for the game's sake, Brian, everyone will hope that the little fella manages to get through the 90 minutes, because he's such a vital player and can add to this game.
Here's Gary Speed, the young Welshman. Comes to Giggs, trying to put McClare away. Sterling's doing well for Leeds, and a good pass down the flank there, but Chapman challenged firmly by Pallister. Play on, says the referee Nixon. McClare, an offside flag now against Giggs. Just 18 years old, Ryan Giggs.
He is the house man, isn't he? He shows no emotion at all.
You wonder about 18-year-olds being thrust into this sort of cauldron, but he seems to take everything in his stride.
Yeah, he's looks to me anyway. I mean, only having seen him this year, he looks to have a marvellous temperament.
Good jump again by Pallister. There's Sterland. McClare, challenged by Chapman unfairly from behind. McClare unhappy with it. Had a few choice words for the Leeds United number 9. And a free kick to Manchester United. Taken by Gary Pallister. There's a little touch. Hughes. Speed right back, getting it to John Lukic. Parker. There's Chris White. Oh, a little too casual there, and Hughes very nearly dispossessed him. Fairclough. Batty. Alistair's header. Good play by Chris White. A little touch for Speed, who's drifted into these midfield areas now from that left flank. Here's Batty, such a tigerish little midfield player. Gets the ball to Sterland. And that time the challenge on Sterland by Blackmore was unfair. And a free kick given by the referee. But I must say, early on, the referee has given me the impression, at any rate, that he's prepared to let this game go. He'll come down heavily on anything that needs to be stamped on, but he's giving the game a chance. Strachan now with a long cross in there, and United getting it away. Manchester United. White dinking it in again towards Speed. Fairclough's right in there. They claimed a handball, but the referee didn't want to know about that. But Manchester United was so nearly caught out there by Fairclough coming deep into their penalty area. Batty, that looks like an offside, and it is. The flag was a little late going up, but certainly Chapman looked offside. Bruce. Hit long towards Giggs, but he hasn't got a chance with it. Both sides in such sparkling form, the form of champions really. Manchester United with those 7 successive victories. Beaten only once in the league this season, Manchester United at Sheffield Wednesday. And Leeds unbeaten in their last 11, and they've only had 1 league defeat, and that came in the last minute of a game at Crystal Palace. Leeds, of course, have conceded that little bit of ground to Manchester United by drawing their last 3 games. Pallister gets that back. So, as we were saying before the game, the onus really is on Leeds.
come and attack Manchester United here this afternoon. They're certainly doing plenty of that to seek 3 points from this game, to stop Manchester United galloping away, although there's still so much of the season left. Mel Sterling with the throw. Batty. Sterling. It's an excellent ball down the flank to McAllister. Ince is there for Manchester United. Now the long throw of Mel Sterling, it's a good one too. Chris White's come up for it, he's played it short, deceived everybody. Batty knocking it in, Bruce tried to get the header in, Schmeichel's there now for Manchester United. McClare. Batty. McAllister. Touched on there by Neil Webb.
Manchester United have had to adapt a little bit today, Brian, because with having the two wingers, they're going to be outgunned in midfield there, and I see that Brian McClare has dropped back in there to, support his other two midfield players, which they needed to do. Otherwise, the Leeds midfield would have been 3 against 2.
There's Webb, another of the midfield men. Ince, the third one. Webb getting it forward to Hughes. Parker on the far side. Just kept it in play, but Chris White getting it away for Leeds. Chapman. McAllister. Wallace. Chapman's gone into the middle. And Pallister in the end with a chance to bring it away for Manchester United, knocking it up straight to Hughes. Played on by him to Kanchelskis. Little cross by him, and it almost reached Ryan Giggs. A nice header though by Sterling, finding Strachan, and the old head beat the youngster there. A twist and a turn, and away he went. Alistair, rather Blackmore. Now Strachan again. But that time the youngster got his revenge, and how? On Batty too. What a lovely bit of play by Ryan Giggs. Delightful stuff that, but then just couldn't get past Sterling. McAllister stubbed his toe there.
Actually got caught in 2 minds there, changed his mind. He was going to play an early one for Wallace, and Wallace hadn't actually gone. But Leeds are trying to play this ball over the back of the Manchester United central defenders and use the pace of Wallace.
Ince, nice passing here by Manchester United, gets it back to Hughes, played out to Kanchelskis on the far side now. Hughes is in the middle. Here's Webb. Easy for Lukic. But in all this heat and the turmoil and the pace, the passing is excellent so far, Shane.
Passing has been wonderful, and the ball control displayed by the players at the pace the game is played has been terrific.
Lukic a long way out. Alistair versus Chapman again. This time there's a foul on Lee Chapman, a free kick for Leeds United. Well, Dorigo normally comes in and gets heavily involved in free kicks, but Strachan is there as well. Dorigo's come across, and Ince, who took a knock a couple of minutes ago, is still limping fairly badly. Sterling driving it straight into the Manchester United wall, but not finished yet by any means. And they get a corner off Blackmore. Just past the quarter of an hour mark. If you've just joined us, Leeds United 0, Manchester United 0. Strachan with the corner. Floated towards the near post where Chapman was waiting, but another big blonde Schmeichel got his hands above Chapman's head. And here's Giggs racing away. McAllister getting after him. Now with Chris Fairclough. Coming up to the 17-minute mark, 0-0. Chapman with a header. Here's Gary Speed. It's a Leeds ball. Blackmore for Manchester United. So it's moving a little easier now. White. Can Leclerc pick this up? No, Fairclough was there first. Gets it back from Strachan, and not a good ball there by Fairclough. Chapman. Here's Wallace. Batty. Speed claimed that he was impeded by Steve Bruce.
I think Steve pulled the old pros trick there and just ran across Speed.
Hughes to Ince. That is after him again. This time Manchester United that is, get a free kick. Blackmore knocked up towards Mark Hughes. It was White with a header, and Hughes apparently backing in on the Leeds defender. Sterling gets it away. Alistair with this header for Manchester United. Blackmore falls for Strachan, slanting that cross in towards Gary Speed, but Parker was well aware of the problems that would be coming in the air from Speed. Got there first. A foul by Hughes on McAllister. A free kick to Leeds. Batty taking it quickly. There's no pausing for breath at all. Strachan. Wallace. Strachan again. Little ball play for Batty. Tried to slice it across that goal mouth. Back was Webb.
You were making a point there about the pace, Brian. Leeds United play everything very quickly. They take quick free kicks, quick throw-ins, and they keep the pace of the game up.
Dorigo acrobatically with the back pass. Back to Lukic. Just in that half second, you're right, Ian, you just might catch somebody off guard with a quickly taken throw or a quickly taken free kick, as they very nearly did just now.
Well, they're all alert to it, you see, and they obviously work at it. And
Parker gets it back.
You know, and all you need, as you say, is opposition, somebody turn their back on it and bang, they're in trouble.
Alistair. Wide for Clayton Blackmore. Webb just flicking it on. Hughes. Steve Hodge scored twice on Boxing Day when he stood in for Gordon Strachan, one of the two Leeds United substitutes today. John McLennan's the other one. Should just say, if Strachan does have to go off, you would have thought that Hodge would have been the obvious replacement, but I think Howard Wilkinson's view is that he might bring McClelland on, puts Fairclough to right back, and bring Mel Sterland up to the right side of midfield in place of Strachan.
Why make half a dozen changes when one would do?
I think he was very impressed by the way Sterling is a real provider as well. Here he is with the throw now. He had a hand in all 3 goals on Boxing Day against Southampton, apparently. Here's Chris White.
Well, Sterling's having a good start to the game anyway. He's making sure that Giggs doesn't get an awful lot of room. Both the fullbacks are clamping on the United wingers and trying to keep them quiet that way. And so far, they're doing a good job.
Hughes versus Fairclough. Strong challenge there as McClare goes in. Sterling with a little touch, but is that going to reach White? It is. Bruce with the guided header to Parker, and that'll go safely back to goalkeeper Schmeichel. 0-0 stay here at Elland Road between Leeds United and Manchester United. Strachan. Can't believe it's going to remain goalless. The scoring rate in both sides is mighty impressive. Manchester United has scored 21 in the last 7. Even my elementary mathematics tells me that that's something like 3 a game. And Leeds have scored 21 in their last 11.
Having said that, both defences are very mean as well,
Indeed.
Brian, so they don't give much away.
Batty to Chapman. Challenge there by Chris White. No nonsense about that one. Here's Strachan in for Batty. Played early and maybe a little too quickly, and it was easily picked out by Brian McClare. Webb trying to get Giggs away. Fairclough across here now with a Leeds United throw. Sterling with it. Strachan, little touch in for Chapman, offside.
Again, the linesman was rather slow. I thought he hadn't noticed it at first. He was certainly a couple of yards offside.
Yeah, he was certainly right.
He was right, but he was slow.
Alistair. Parker. Webb up to Kanchelskis. Parker. Webb chasing in for that one very bravely indeed against McAllister. It sends Ince on his way now. And McClare trying to get through there. Hughes also trying to finish it off. And United within a whisker of getting in a real good goal-scoring position.
Tony Dorigo got the touch there, Brian. What a timely one it was too.
A corner then for Manchester United to be taken by 18-year-old Ryan Giggs. Pallister's up from the back. Bruce has come up to join him. Here's Giggs with the corner, a deep one towards Gary Pallister. Webb turning it back in. Linesman on this side flagging furiously. The referee has acknowledged him. It's a goal kick. Here we are.
It was a good break actually. Webb's tackle set it up and Ince got a bit of room there. Played a little ball in there. And Mark Hughes got it. And this is Dorigo coming across there and just getting a sliding tackle in.
Chapman versus Bruce this time. Parker gets it back. Leeds fans, I think, claiming that Schmeichel was taking too many steps there. Kanchelskis. Ince. There's Tony Dorigo. Now Wallace. But Pallister had a yard or two on him.
You know, Brian Robson was telling me the other week when we were chatting down in London, he said that Pallister is one of the quickest players at the club.
Is that so?
Yeah, and it was quite surprising. He said he's got tremendous pace.
Well, he will certainly be tested this afternoon against Rod Wallace. Kanchelskis. About the pace of Pallister, you think, well, Giggs is certainly no slouch, but Kanchelskis is a very quick man indeed.
Yes, but Leeds United, the best way to play quick men is to, especially wide men, Brian, is to mark them tightly, get close to them, and that's what the Leeds United fullbacks are doing.
Batty, and a goal kick.
Big Chapman's going mad there at Batty. He was looking for the ball at the far post. And Big Jack, you know, knows all about Mel Sterling because he started him in the game, gave him his first contract.
Is that right?
Yes.
Was it a good one, I wonder?
You better ask Jack.
Big Jack, what about the game so far?
It's a bit disappointing for me at the moment. I thought Leeds are going to go away well. They're starting to play the ball down the channels into the corners early on and get people to the ball, and they look very good. Now they're starting to play the ball through the middle too much, and Pallister hasn't lost the ball yet against Lee Chapman, and he is really the strength of Leeds up front. If nothing happens off Lee Chapman, nothing happens. And Pallister's won it hands down up to now, and Leeds really are going through the middle far too much. That's the sort of ball they started with that Melbourne just played there now. And they were getting away with it early on, but since then Leeds have disappeared out of the game. Man United are playing as Man United. We know they can play short stuff. And when they get anybody free around the edge of the box, with people like Hughes making these little runs, they're going to be very dangerous. And
Jack?
Leeds don't look very strong in the centre-back position at the moment. They're worrying me a bit there as well. At the moment, I would go for Man United.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
That was a nice shot summing up Jack. He's making the point there, Jack, about Lee Chapman, and you have to say he's not going in with determination in there. He is allowing Pallister to win the high balls today.
Here's Ince. McClare. Hughes. Webb. And now Parker. It's a good cross by Parker. Hughes was in there, and so was Giggs. Terrific run by Parker, and a great cross by him as well. Just see what happened here now. Giggs was in there. Yes, it was Giggs with a header.
Hughes coming in at the back possibly would have had it if Giggs had not been there. And of course, the lad didn't know that. He was going for it too.
White. Here's McAllister. Strachan. Good ball again. Played nicely, but okay, McAllister getting the better of Lee Chapman. Giggs. McClare. Free kick to Manchester United. It's Bruce. Half an hour gone. Leeds United 0, Manchester United 0. The ball out of play from Parker. Leeds United's throw. Speed. Dorigo. Alistair. Strachan. A long ball there, searching for Wallace. Parker gets it away very well. Up to Kanchelskis. Now, will he take on Dorigo? Dorigo just sticking out the foot, but it'll fall for McClare. And Kanchelskis is away on the right-hand side also. Here he is. It's gone round Dorigo. Kanchelskis. Good work by Lukic. Kanchelskis twice involved in that. And had the confidence in the end to take on his man and to get in his shot, which Lukic pulls away for the corner. Up comes Pallister. Played in again by Giggs. White not getting very much ground with that one, but away come Leeds once more. Chapman to Strachan. Strachan again. Wallace has gone darting away from his defender. But Pallister again back, finding Parker, finding Kanchelskis. Webb. Space here now for McClare to exploit. And then played it just a little too close to Chris White. Kanchelskis. Neat turn by Parker. Steve Bruce. McClare. Shot by Kanchelskis, bouncing a bit awkwardly there, and Lukic happy to push that away for the corner. with a touch, but it wasn't a good one. Batty to Dorigo. Bruce. A shove on the back of Rod Wallace. A free kick to Leeds United. Dorigo behind this one, but it looks as though it might be Batty. Dorigo it is, towards Speed. Clare gets it away. Hughes can't control it. There's Fairclough. Challenged firmly by McClare. Tries to get Giggs away now. And Dorigo, excellent defending. And United surrounding the referee, feeling that Giggs was pulled down by Dorigo. Powerful header away by Pallister. Webb. Let's have a look at that again, Saint, in a moment.
Well, my first impression was that Dorigo made an excellent challenge again to slid the ball away to the goalkeeper. And as far as Leeds are concerned, it's a good job he was there, because he's the fella that's got the pace.
Clare's ball through.
Yeah, there was a lovely ball through. And there you go, he just slid the ball back to the goalkeeper.
It's playing it wide. Kanchelskis. Back to Paul Parker. Back again to Parker from Webb. A nice bit of interchanging here. Cross coming in from Kanchelskis, and it's another corner for Manchester United.
They're gradually getting at Manchester United, or getting at Leeds United now, aren't they? Just beginning to make a bit of headway.
Giggs will take the corner. Once more, the big defenders are on the edge of the Leeds United penalty area. Pallister going towards the near post for that little flick on. It's been Bruce's header here. Will it come out for Webb? Chapman doing well, then almost tripping up, tries to flick it through for Wallace. Parker for Manchester United. Hit long this time towards Kanchelskis. Hughes is in there, and that was a glorious opportunity. And Mark Hughes, who's notched only one in the last 12 games, looks to be maybe a little short on his usual confidence. Certainly that was an opportunity. Webb now playing it wide for Kanchelskis. Well stopped by Speed. Wallace. Speed up towards McAllister. Bruce. 10 minutes to go to half-time. 0-0. Precious little between the two sides. They met 4 times last season. 2 victories for Manchester United and 2 draws. They met, of course, in 2 semi-finals of the Rumbelows Cup. Leeds have not beaten Manchester United in the league or the cup in almost 11 years now, back to February 1981 at Old Trafford. Though that statistic isn't as bad as it looks at first glance, because Leeds, of course, had something like 8 seasons in the second division. Offside there against Gary Speed. And the sides have drawn 1-1 already this season at Old Trafford. Hughes, Giggs. Oh, that was a great run by young Ryan Giggs. Just got that onto the unfavoured right foot.
I also think the ball just bobbled.
I think it may have done so.
Yes. Yeah. But he's beginning to have more and more little flashes of this brilliance that he's got. And
super run, wasn't it?
Oh, lovely run. Come inside, got a nice bit of freedom, came right across the Leeds United players, decided to have a go at Chris White there, and it just jumped up on him.
Champ. Chased out there by Parker. Batty, a little terrier getting in there amongst them. Speed. McAllister. Matty. Strachan. Sterling. That's White. To Lee Chapman. A long throw by Schmeichel and almost a very good one to Mark Hughes. McAllister picking his way through those United defenders, now picking out Gordon Strachan and let it run just a little too far. Clayton Blackmore. Giggs was looking the other way. Batty picks it up again for Leeds, spreads it wide for Sterling. Strachan's gone down the flank for him. Goal kick.
Brian McClare's doing a good job on Strachan. You know, when he comes back, he always picks up little Strachan and making life difficult for him.
He's never always had a great love affair with the Old Trafford fans, although I think they appreciate him very much now. Brian McClare, 16 goals this season. He's scored in each of the last 5, but the work he gets through up and down the field, I would have thought there are a few players that are quicker onto the team sheet from Alex Ferguson than Brian McClare.
Well, I would think so. I mean, they're missing him up front at the moment because he's doing this job today.
Back by Clayton Blackmore. It's stopped by McAllister. Trying to wait for Sterling to come up and bring him into the game, and Strachan caught just fractionally offside. Well, the back seems to be holding up quite well for Gordon Strachan, doesn't it?
It's annoying when he made a lovely little run there, got himself free, and then just finds he's just a shade offside. He's amazing energy for a lad his age. It's all the bananas he eats, I believe.
Yep. He's got a very special diet. 34 years old now. In over 200 games for Manchester United. Webb. Five minutes to the interval. And the two top sides in the land still not separated. 0-0. Bruce looked to be clambering all over Chapman there. McAllister chasing, Webb's gone with him. Sterling's available. Just behind him, Batty is available too. McAllister did well, but it's getting it away for Manchester United. It's David Batty again. Into Chris White. Play on, says the referee. The challenge by Pallister on speed. Batty. White. Speed.
Oh, what a good ball there! Wallace!
And Schmeichel just falling on the ball, and Wallace looked at his most menacing. Excellent ball, I think by speed.
It was an excellent ball, little reverse pass there inside Parker. And Parker had to use all his pace there just to get back in, get the challenge in. And then the goalkeeper just tidied it up.
Back it goes to Lukic. 7 seasons he had, of course, with Arsenal. Won a championship medal with them back in 1989. I think I'm right in saying he's the only Leeds player with a Football League championship medal. Clayton Blackmore with the throw for Manchester United. White. Speed. Strachan. Emphasis on this right-hand side of the field at the moment. And a foul by Wallace on Pallister. Free kick to Manchester United.
Leeds are certainly not getting the quality of ball into the box that they normally get. And I'm looking at Chapman there, who again had taken up a position at the back post. And we haven't seen that today from him. And normally, Leeds get it down wide and they knock it to the back post, and this big fella causes a lot of problems for you. But today the service hasn't been coming in.
Fairclough with a header. It's Webb. Calls for speed though. McAllister. Batty. Still with Batty. Leeds lad through and through. Born here. Leeds United, his only club. White to Wallace. To speed. And taken by Schmeichel. It's White cuts that one out. Hughes with a bit of space now. How well can he use it? Well, he finds Andrei Kanchelskis. Fairclough hoofs it away. Parker now in a position to return it now for Manchester United. He finds Neil Webb. Cut out by Batty, and now the counter thrust is on from Leeds United. Batty finding Wallace on the far side. Chapman's up there, Strachan's in there. Still with Rod Wallace. Hit long towards Strachan, and the ball beat the little man beyond the byline, and it's a goal kick. Again, what you were saying, the quality of the last ball into the box just isn't there for Leeds at the moment.
You know, the important thing today that Manchester United are having two wingers. They're stopping the Leeds fullbacks from getting down there, and normally those are the two that get there and swing the ball in. But they've been blocked, as well as Leeds are blocking United's wingers. The wingers are doing a good job of blocking Leeds fullbacks.
A half-time whistle. Goal is here between the team at the top of the First Division of the Barclays League, Manchester United, and the team lying in second place, Leeds United. A crucial Brian Moore and Ian St John as we await the start of the second half then. 0-0. Manchester United in the red shirts will get the second half underway. Goalless, Saint, do you think it might stay that way?
Well, I hope not. Because you know, if you're sitting at home with your feet up watching this one, you'd like to see a goal or two. I think you can't. I think we may get one, yes. I wouldn't like to say at what end, because the game is very close, very tight game.
Schmeichel with the massive clearance there. White stabbing out the foot and getting it away. Bruce following it in. Kanchelskis is onside. Knocks in across. Leclerc's in there. Giggs was in there. Thought twice about it, funnily enough. He had a quick look at Lukic coming at him, and I think hesitated just for a moment. Bad ball there by Batty. Up to Hughes. Lovely little ball by Hughes. Giggs goes for the corner off Sterland. Taken by Ryan Giggs. Match that's being seen live right around the world. Scandinavia, France, Spain, Holland, Israel, South Africa, Holland, Thailand and Malaysia. Our good wishes to all of you. Webb. It's in there! Neil Webb! That was allowed to go a long, long way across that Leeds United penalty area. Lukic must have seen it very late. But Neil Webb, in the opening minute of the second half, has put Manchester United in the lead.
Well, we certainly didn't have to wait long for this goal we were talking about. It was a beautiful volley. There's a lot of linesmen might have put a flag up there because there was a red jersey. It looked like Giggs maybe in an offside position there, but certainly I wouldn't, because I think a shot from that angle, and from that distance, he should be allowed.
Well, so Manchester United leading by a goal to nil. Neil Webb, 46 minutes. And only Webb's third of the season. His wonderful rehabilitation after that awful Achilles injury that's kept him out for almost a whole season, a couple of seasons back. They are now beginning to say he's playing as well as ever. It's Hughes who's down injured for Manchester United. And Sterling struggles to get this ball under control, then loses it to McClair. And it looked to me as though White clearly obstructed McClair there, and it'll be a free kick to Manchester United. So a chance here for United to press home that advantage. What did you feel about Lukic and that goal? Did he maybe see it a little late, say it?
Maybe, because there was a lot of people running out. The team that Jack Charlton played in, the Leeds team then, always kept their fullbacks on the line at corner kicks, and they stayed there till the danger was gone. And that one, there was nobody on the line. Had there been, he'd have just kicked it out.
Good point. Now let's see what Manchester United that is, can do with this. Webb is there. Pallister's one side of him. Blackmore, as we know from those European goals, is an excellent merchant from this sort of situation, not on this occasion. Giggs on the far side. Now how will this fire Leeds United? Strachan's in trouble, I think. He pulled up there just a moment as he was chasing Ryan Giggs. Giggs now trying to get Kanchelskis away. Dorigo turning it away. And it'll be a throw to Leeds.
Yeah, I'm afraid Gordon Strachan has gone there. He pulled up, as you say.
Here's McAllister. Strachan battling on. And he had a look up, did McAllister, to see speed on this side. He couldn't get it through to him. And Webb went down. The foul, I think, by David Batty. And out of it all, referee Nixon wants a word with the competitive little midfielder from Leeds United, David Batty, and has awarded a free kick to Manchester United. Bruce will take it. Steve Hodge there and John McClellan, the two Leeds United substitutes, and if Strachan does have to come off, it'd be one of those two. I would favour possibly McClellan. Kanchelskis, McAllister, speed. Guiding a nice header there. Hughes just onside. Giggs has made a terrific break into the box. And Webb is in there too! What a great run by Neil Webb. And a terrific connection to just flashing just a little too high. But an excellent move again.
Oh, wonderful move. And Neil Webb coming in like a train there. And it was a beautiful volley. Just caught it on the up. That would have been a stunning pair, wouldn't it? Could have got that one in.
Yes, he'd have had two in 6 minutes. As it is, his goal has given Manchester United the lead by 1-0 here at Ellen Road. A throw for Leeds. So with Strachan hiding that cross in, but met by Steve Bruce. Hughes bringing it away well for Manchester United, throwing the long ball out to challenge the pace of Kanchelskis. Dorigo with the throw. Surprise result from Division 2, Cambridge 0, Watford 1. So Blackburn Rovers, Kenny Dalglish's team, go top of the second division. A goal by Steve Butler 6 minutes from time. a good week or so for Watford. They had a handsome victory, was it at Millwall on Boxing Day? And a win against the league leaders Cambridge at Cambridge today. Bruce getting it away. Blackmore. Hughes chasing, White's with him. Giggs has gone forward again. Kanchelskis also is in there. Still with Hughes and now with Giggs looking for the little chip towards Kanchelskis with a header. And knocked away by Dorigo behind for the corner. Good defending but good attacking again by Manchester United. And those two wingers, Giggs and Kanchelskis, at last beginning to get a little bit of space to go with their pace.
It was a beautiful little ball to the back post there, and as it happened, Neil Webb was again waiting for that. You know, had they missed it, Neil would have probably volleyed that one in.
Giggs with the corner for Manchester United. Pallister up there again. Kanchelskis. Giggs. It's hit a long cross in towards Steve Bruce. Bruce knocking it in. Kanchelskis. A chance now. And his shot charged down. And a corner for Manchester United.
I think United players will be asking why he didn't hit it first time there, Brian, because it was a wonderful chance. But he delayed, took a touch and was closed down. He's
Webb,
disappointed with that.
Indeed. Webb taking this throw now. A long throw towards Pallister. It came off Chris White for a Manchester United corner. 9 minutes of the second half gone. 1-0 Manchester United. Giggs with the corner. Pallister at the near post. Hughes at the back post. Bruce waiting to come in, and Lukic on the line. That whole Manchester United bench were on their feet as one man when Webb's ball went in off the post to give United the lead. But here's Chapman, and Speed in there, and Wallace in there, and Batty trying to keep it going. McAllister also in there. Real scrap for that ball on the edge of the United penalty area. Kanchelskis now brings it away with a lot of pace and a good ball. Can Giggs keep that in? No, he can't. Well, a lot of fire and fury around that Manchester United goal, and Leeds looked within an ace of getting a goal-scoring opportunity just a moment ago. Dorigo with a throw for them now. Sorry, Saint, you were going to say something.
I was looking at Gordon Strachan, who 5 minutes ago had pulled up as if he'd pulled a muscle or had this muscle problem again.
Offside.
Now he's okay, and he galloped up the right wing there and set up the chance. That was a good ball in there, and Big Chapman won it. Just came behind Speed, and there was Wallace with a volley, and then it was an almighty scramble after that.
Bruce behind this one, the header away, up to Hughes. With a header, again no foul. Sterling. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United. Another free kick to Manchester United. Like the style of this referee, you know, you're going to get a certain amount of players having a pop at each other in a match of this importance, but unless it's really serious, he's much more concerned about keeping the game going. Mr. Nixon from the Wirral.
I might get a lift home with him then. he's a neighbour of mine.
Lukic with the clearance. Pallister with the header, but it only falls to Strachan. Played in by him to Wallace. Still with Wallace. Ince did well. Webb gets it away to McClare. Kanchelskis has gone through the middle. He's outnumbered, but it might yet fall for him. In the end, Chris White gets it away. He always seems to play at his own pace, does Chris White, but very rarely does he get beaten. McAllister now to Batty. 1-0 Manchester United. McAllister. Bruce in there against Speed. Goal kick. Referee looked at the linesman there. Leeds thought they may have got a corner. Bruce has gone down. Smack in the face. Another look at the goal from this side of the field, or rather from the far side of the field.
There's a point I made about them coming out, Brian. You know, the Whites all ran out and there was nobody on the post there. Had there been somebody that stayed there, they'd have got that easily.
Webb. Back to Schmeichel. 16 clean sheets in 29 games for the big Danish goalkeeper. Settled in really well at Old Trafford. Blackmore. It's McClare up there. Challenge is okay in the eyes of the referee by Clayton Blackmore. Here's Giggs with his little bit of wizardry again, and then just taking it a shade too far. Wilkinson, Leeds United manager, standing up there. Well, you wouldn't think they were leading, would you? Strachan. Wallace looking to get in behind Pallister, and hit straight at Schmeichel there by David Batty. Schmeichel's throw out is a good one, finds Neil Webb. Here's Giggs again. Giggs looking to get the better of Sterling. Easier said than done. Here comes Mel Sterling for Leeds. McAllister. Still McAllister. Knocks in a good cross there towards Chapman. Two United players went for that, Schmeichel and Webb, I think it was. But they got away with it. Strachan picking up Batty as Leeds now pick up the pace again. Finding Dorigo. There's his cross, not just wide by Gary Speed.
I think Leeds can get back into this game, Brian, because they're beginning now to get better balls into the box. And they're getting a bit of support in as well. Gary Speed there with the header, and it just went a shade wide, but they're certainly looking more and more dangerous. But the game has stretched out a bit now as well, and United are looking dangerous on the break. Manchester United are.
Chapman. It's Parker. A throw to Leeds. For David Batty. Oh, Wallace, a bit of space for him on the edge of the box, just for a moment at any rate, then Bruce closed down on him very quickly. Batty again, looking to pick up Chapman on the far side. Pallister was there though. Strachan returning it. Ince now for Manchester United to Webb. It'll fall for Ince. Hughes has gone through the middle. Kanchelskis is down on this right flank. Taking them on. In the end, his pass came to nothing as Batty now finds Gary Speed. Look at Kanchelskis getting back again though. And I think a free kick has been given for the foul by Kanchelskis on Speed. Dorigo. That's a good cross coming in there. It's getting it away. Strachan shaking off Kanchelskis, gets the ball back from Chapman. Knocked away that time by Clayton Blackmore. Webb with a header to Hughes. White gets it back to Lukic.
You better not miss kick this.
Pallister, good header. Strachan. Here's Batty. Speed. Chip by him. Pallister got it away. Hughes is chasing. Fairclough should get there first, but Hughes is making life difficult for him. Almost pulls him down and then falls to the ground himself, Hughes. Didn't appear to me that there was any great contact there, but what has the referee given? He's given a free kick to Leeds United. And the Leeds crowd and the referee also feel that Hughes is making a meal of it and the game's going to go on without him. Webb. Touch through there, not easy for McClare. Hughes, who has made a miraculous recovery, you'll be surprised to hear. Ince. Oh, taken by Strachan now. Ince's ball not likely to reach Blackmore. Now, little Strachan. And Schmeichel diving on that ball. I'm not sure whether that would have gone in or gone wide. Certainly one bad pass let Strachan in. Leeds looking very menacing indeed.
I thought the referee did very well, you know, letting the game just carry on there, because sometimes if he stopped in there, you had two sides, you know, a little confrontation where they said, get on with the game, put the ball down and off the plate. Forget about it.
Pallister again. Here's McClare. Manchester United leading by a goal to nil. If you've just joined us, the score in the first minute of the second half, Neil Webb. But Leeds now coming back hard at them. Speed. Finding Batty. Tries to get it back again. Bruce is covering though for Manchester United. Dorigo keeps it very neatly in play for Leeds. Lays the ball into Chapman. Knocked back for McAllister. Here's Strachan. Good spell this for Leeds. Spread out a lovely ball by Strachan for speed, but again, Bruce was so quick there. Batty with the throw. Alistair away. Sterling knocking it back in. White's in there. Wallace is in there. Leeds get a throw. They could keep the pressure on Manchester United. Batty. Nice little back heel. McAllister crossing it in. Bruce getting that one away. Knocked in again. Flicked in once more. Chapman on the far side. No. The referee has disallowed it. He's given a free kick, in fact, to Leeds United.
Well, that is a mystery. What's that all about?
Oh, there must have been an infringement here somewhere.
He's given it for that incident there now. You can't do that, surely.
Well, he's given the incident. The whistle had gone for the foul there by Webb on Batty.
Well, that is incredible.
This is now Dorigo territory, just outside that Manchester United penalty area. The goal's disallowed. Manchester United still leading by 1-0. Sterling's behind it. And Mr. Mixon telling Leeds they've got to get on with the game. They feel that the United wall is not back 10 yards, and now the referee's getting that wall back the full 10 yards. Really controversial moment that the whistle went so quickly, and once it's gone, the game has got to stop. Sterling tried to spin that one in and swerve it in beyond that far post, and Giggs just happy to whack that away for Manchester United. Here we are again, Saint.
Yeah, well, it was certainly a foul, all right, Brian, but I don't think because the ball was coming back into the box, I don't think the referee really should have stopped the game there.
Bruce with the Clearance, Ince. Strachan. Alistair away. Kanchelskis chasing, but White, Dorigo and Lukic between them will sort it out for Leeds. Halfway through the second half now. Another free kick to Leeds. Disappointment for those on the Leeds bench that goal was knocked out. Saints got an excellent point that with the ball going back into the box, maybe a delayed whistle would have been better. Flag is up for offside. But once that whistle's gone, there's nothing you can do about it, because you could argue that United were relaxing in any case in defence.
Actually, there was an earlier incident 5 minutes ago on the other side of the penalty area when a Leeds player went with his head to a bouncing ball and Pallister had his feet up very high, and the referee just played that one on.
Strachan. Sterling lost his way there for a moment. United with a throw which will be taken by Clayton Blackmore. Frantic signals on the bench. They're getting Rod Wallace to come to this left-hand side a little more, and Gary Speed to move over onto the right-hand side. Here's Strachan. Played in very nicely indeed for Wallace. Can Chapman take it on? Trying to get it through to McAllister. Will it go all the way? It just needed a touch more from Gary McAllister to lift it over Schmeichel's head. A yellow card for Batty.
I think the Manchester United bench are a little bit annoyed at their centre-backs because they've had an excellent game, both of them. Bruce and Pallister have been excellent today. And for once there, they just got caught adrift and almost left the back door open. And I think that is what Alex Ferguson's on about. You know, just to stay where they are, stay nice and tight. They've got the game won, they don't have to do anything silly.
Kanchelskis. Andrei Kanchelskis to Neil Webb. It's a good cross in there. Well, White had to take emergency action there to get that behind for the corner to Manchester United. Remember, if Manchester United win this one, they go 5 points clear at the top of the first division of the Barclays League with 2 games in hand. Giggs with the corner. Floated in, Lukic. Against Hughes. Free kick to Leeds. Leclerc. Kanchelskis. Might just be too close to Dorigo. Indeed it was. And Dorigo made good use of that ball, finding Strachan with it. Webb. Oh, good turn there. That was an obstruction. That was an obstruction by White on Hughes. Webb taking it quickly. Giggs ahead of them all. Again, I think he saw the side of Lukic coming at him, and he just hesitated in his stride again, Ryan Giggs. Batty, McAllister. to the match, poised on a knife edge as Batty lifts it in once more. Chapman loses that aerial battle to Schmeichel. And Steve Hodge coming on very shortly for Leeds United. Maybe Strachan. Dorigo. Batty. Alistair. Fairclough. Challenge by Alistair again. Webb releasing McClare. Giggs in a lot of space down that left-hand side. Hughes has made a good break as well, but the cross is too long. And there was an infringement in any case. I think the ball may just have arced outside the byline. Doesn't look as though it's Strachan coming off. It might be Batty. It's Batty who's going to come off. Booked a moment ago. White with a header. Wallace. Sterling. There's speed, little knockdown. Leeds thought there was a foul by Bruce. Strachan. Batty. McAllister. Chapman on the far side. Foul by Blackmore. A free kick to Leeds. Edge of the box. They're going to make their substitution now. Off goes Batty. 5 bookings this season. On comes Steve Hodge, scorer of 2 goals here on Boxing Day against Southampton. That'll go for a corner. Chapman will play his part, no doubt, at the near post. Floated in there. Alistair certainly played his part again for Manchester United. Strachan again hitting it behind for the goal kick. Hodge has got 7 this season, 4 in the league. Leading goal scorer, in fact, as far as the league goals are concerned for Leeds United. Not the best kick of Schmeichel's this afternoon. Strachan came off Parker. Strachan to speed. McAllister. Fairclough's gone on ahead. Sterling. Wallace. Sterling.
It's all beginning to look a little ragged now for Leeds. 10 minutes ago I thought they were going to get back into the game, but it seems to have sort of died a little bit.
Actually, a lot of their work leading up to the box has been quite effective, hasn't it? But it's just that last pass or so that is letting them down so badly.
And I think the more they chase the game, they might just leave a hole or two at the back here, and United can catch them again.
It's a good piece of work there by Speed, you see, bringing Wallace into it. Taking on Pallister. Can he beat him for pace? Apparently not. Blackmore there supporting him. Wallace can pick it up again for Leeds. Played in this time to Steve Hodge. McAllister. White. Knock in there. Trying to reach Chapman with it. Those big central defenders at Manchester United have been absolutely unbeatable so far this afternoon. Ince challenged by Speed. No foul. In goes Parker. Dorigo picks it up again for Leeds. Lovely bit of play by Dorigo again. On for Strachan. Now for Hodge. Played in by him towards McAllister. There's McAllister away with the ball again for Manchester United. Giggs has made a break down the right-hand side for him this time. And through the middle goes McClare.
Oh, that just needed to be a little bit slower.
Now at the other end. Pallister needs to get back quickly because Chapman's on the ball now for Leeds to Rod Wallace. Speed coming into this one. Schmeichel gathering it comfortably above his head. And Manchester United, Brian Kidd there. Alec Ferguson's right-hand man, calling the two substitutes in, Mal Donaghy and Lee Sharp. Clare knocks it forward. There's a foul though on Neil Webb by Gary Speed. A free kick to Manchester United. Lee Sharp wondering if he's going to get on now for the first time this season in the first team. After that troublesome groin injury that's kept him out for so many months. Webb knocked forward. Go for that, he says to Ryan Giggs. Good work by Lukic. Oh, Fairclough almost getting himself into a real tangle there. And Manchester United so close to goal number 2. So Manchester United still lead by a goal to 0. Neil Webb after 46 minutes. Pallister. Ince. Parker. Ince. Up to Webb. Not a good ball by Parker, but rather fortuitously it came just for a moment at any rate to McClare. But here's Rod Wallace taking it up again for Leeds, looking for this equalising goal. McAllister coming on. A great charge, it's a penalty. Conceded by Pallister, who's not put a foot wrong all afternoon, as McAllister went charging into the box. Gordon Strachan will take the penalty, no doubt. Here we go, Saints.
It was a beautiful move, and you have to say it was a foul. I mean, he just ran straight into him, knocked him over.
Here we go again from the other side of the field. McAllister taking it. And Strachan, look, missed a penalty actually from that angle. But it's given. And, well, Sterling's decided to take it. Strachan's taken 4 this season and scored with them. Sterling has scored 5 times, twice from the penalty spot. So Mel Sterling looking to make it 1-1. And that's what it is. And what a finish that sets up for us. His nerve held superbly, and the joy of the Leeds fans is unrestrained. Excellent penalty there by Mel Sterling, sending Schmeichel the wrong way. 1-1.
No, looking back on the penalty kick, I don't think that Gary Pallister, funnily enough, needed to make the tackle, because I think that McAllister had overrun the ball. There was a Manchester United player behind him, and I think he'd have got it. But the big fellow who wasn't getting the ball just ran into him.
Manchester United about to make a substitution, but it's not Lee Sharp coming on, it's Mal Donaghy. Webb. Cut out by Dorigo. Hodge is down injured for the moment as Wallace goes chasing down that flank, but the ball beats him into touch. Now let's sort it all out. Manchester United want to make their substitution. They're going to take off Andrei Kanchelskis, and they're going to bolster the defence with Mal Donaghy. And Hodge on the far side. Well, that's looks like Lee Sharp to me. Donaghy is on. I remember he played in the Rumbelow semi-final here against Leeds United when Steve Bruce, I think Steve Bruce broke a toe couldn't play, and was absolutely brilliant, Al Donaghy, that day in taking Manchester United through to Wembley. Here's the incident again.
Watch this here. McAllister touched it past him, and as I say, Ince was a cover player, and I just think that Palace ran into him. I'm just wondering if he could maybe have avoided him, you know, and if the referee thought, well, he didn't really mean it, tried to avoid him, but it looked to me as if it was just a deliberate obstruction.
It's Doriga with the throw for Leeds. It's with White. Good jump again by Pallister, knocked away by Donaghy, up towards Hughes. Buffeting he got there from Chris White, and then the challenge by White, no foul. They get it back to Lukic, thrown out by him as the minutes tick away now, something like 7 left. 1-1 the score here at Ellen Road. Here's McClare. Hodge and Strachan after him. McClare gets it in for Donaghy. And they get it in the end. It was Hodge who got it back to Lukic. Little touch by Speed. Chapman taking it on. Wallace is up ahead of him. Here's Strachan. Howard Wilkinson off his bench there, urging people to get forward, like Dorigo. Leeds feel they could still win this one now. McAllister on the far side. Gets his cross in well, but Parker's there. Very cool indeed. Gets it away to McClare. The long ball up towards Hughes. Hughes supported by Giggs. And by Webb. Ince is up there too. Hughes once more. Donaghy's joined in. And so too has Blackmore. Little ball now for Giggs. Lukic there first. It's not going to be easy to choose the man of the match, Saint, for you.
Very difficult. Am I choosing it? I thought Jack was, actually. I'm not being constituted.
It's your responsibility, old pal.
Well, I hope somebody gets a late hat-trick.
It's a free kick. It's with Wallace. There's his cross towards Speed. He caught that on the volley, but always on the up.
Well, that goal certainly has given Leeds United a lift. It's got the crowd really going as well, and you know, Leeds are pressing forward. They're a team that never give up anyway. You know, they always keep going, but you can see them here, you know, really fighting at it to try and get this winner.
And a little touch there actually, State, while we were on that replay. Gordon Strachan raced and got the ball and planted it down for Schmeichel to take the goal kick, to get on with it quickly so that Manchester United wouldn't waste any time at all. United getting themselves in a bit of a pickle there, but Giggs then running the ball into touch. Wallace with a throw.
Actually, the chance that Ryan Giggs had just before United conceded that penalty kick was a chance of the game, Brian, and we never really had a chance to discuss that and look at it again.
A free kick to Manchester United, which Ince will leave for Blackmore to take. Fergie off the bench again. And they've got Lee Sharp warming up now. Bruce comes for Speed. Oh, good challenging again by Pallister. Strachan with the corner for Leeds United. The men in white shirts have gone streaming forward now. Floated in towards the near post there. Again, Manchester United get it away. Here's Gary McAllister. In for Chris White. Four minutes left.
4 minutes left.
Strachan. On the far side is Wallace. Now, how well can he use this space? He's got support on that wide touchline from Sterling, and here's Mel Sterling. An excellent cross of the ball, Sterling. It's coming in now, but the flag is up on this side for an offside. Free kick to Manchester United. Let's talk about man of the match for a moment and who the candidates are, because you've got to make up your mind in a moment, say.
Yes, I have.
I mean, Pallister, I think, has been absolutely, penalty apart, been absolutely exceptional.
Well, actually, you've taken the words out of my mouth, because I was going to give it to Gary Pallister. He's had a magnificent game. You know, to keep Lee Chapman quiet, it takes some doing, and he's done that this afternoon.
And while
that one mistake was the mistake for the penalty was the only mistake he's made all day.
And with the discussion about that going on, wait a minute, will Lukic get there first before Ryan Giggs? He will. And Lee Sharp about to make his first appearance of the season for Manchester United. It'll be Clayton Blackmore coming off. As usual, good, solid, professional form from Clayton Blackmore this afternoon. But it's certainly good to see, whether you're a Manchester United fan or not, to see Lee Sharp back in business again.
A wonderful young player. We all hope that he's got over his injury now and he has a trouble-free rest of the season, and we can all see him again.
White. So just to confirm it, you're making Gary Pallister your man of the match, yeah?
Yes, I am. I think along with Steve Bruce, he's been magnificent at the heart of the defence.
I would think that's an excellent choice, sir. Fairclough gets it away, up towards Lee Chapman. Wallace on the far side, but the whistle's gone for a free kick for Leeds United. We're inside the last minute now. Manchester United, if it stays this way, will stay top of the first division. Dorigo floating it in. Bruce is up there. Parker trotted it for a moment. His heart must have missed a beat then. And it's back with Lukic. Donaghy getting it away. He's slotted into the left-back position with Blackmore having been substituted. Here's Giggs going through now. Sharp's outside him. And Sterling gets it away. It's been a great battle between the top two in the first division. Such pace and power about the game. Some good passing. Surprisingly, very few goal-mouth incidents. One goal apiece as well. Claire. Away he goes. Pace absolutely relentless from first to last, and here's Lee Sharp. Giggs waiting in the middle. Quite a number of other ones. Sharp with the shot.
That would have been a beauty if he scored again in the last minute, like he did last year.
In the Rumbelow semi, from in that same goal, from that same sort of position, say.
Correct.
Lukic with the goal kick then for Leeds. Hughes. It's here for Lukic. One last attempt now. We've played over a minute of injury time. Referees looked at the watch again. The score's 1-1 as Chapman hangs in the air there, heads the ball to Rod Wallace. Wallace has got to the byline. Now what sort of cross can he provide for Leeds United? It's too deep, surely, yes. And McClare will chase it to the touchline as the final whistle goes. It finishes one piece. Neil Webb having put Manchester United ahead in the first minute of the second half with a shot that went through a crowd of players. Lukic saw it very late, it seemed, in off the far post. And then the Sterling penalty after Gary Pallister had brought down McAllister to make it 1-1. It means, of course, that Manchester United stay top of the First Division, but they will renew this acquaintanceship with Leeds United next weekend in the FA Cup and in the following midweek in the quarter-finals of the Rumbelow Cup as well.